What is the best way to win a Super Bowl and build your team? And use this as maybe the prism to see what is going to happen in this quarterback carousel spinning off its axis 2021 season. I love this stuff because I think it takes you inside the way that front offices are viewing things. It makes you smarter. If there was a water cooler for you these days, you'd be smarter around it. So let's take a look at the decade sample size. And of the 10 Super Bowl winning quarterbacks, many of them are the same, as you could guess. Okay.
Well, one guy in
particular,
sure.
Right? But of the 10 different Super Bowl winning teams of that decade sample size, 4 of them were won with starting quarterbacks on their rookie deals. 4 of them. Here we go. Here they are. They're Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Joe Flacco, and we're including Carson Wentz in this because Carson Wentz had 14 games of starting before he blew his knee out and getting the Eagles to the 1 seed that Nick Foles cashed into the ultimate. And you take a look at what they were. We're looking on the screen right now. I'll read off to you real quick. We're looking at what their percentage of their cap number was. Mahomes was 2.4% of the Chiefs' cap when he beat the Niners a couple years ago. The Eagles had Wentz on the cap of just 3.6% of the cap when they won that year. Joe Flacco, his $8 million salary way back when for Super Bowl 47, it was 6.6% of the Ravens' cap. And look at Russell Wilson's number the year that the Seahawks beat Denver in New Jersey. 0.6% of the cap.
Third round pick.
That's what you're hoping for right now. Because the alternative is fascinating. Because 6 Super Bowl winners had quarterbacks not on their rookie deals. And I don't know what we could glean into this. You can maybe help me on this front. Because of those 6 quarterbacks, those 6 teams, you guessed it, 4 of them were quarterbacked by Tom Brady. 4 of them. And the other 2 champions with quarterbacks that did not have a rookie deal on the, in their bank accounts when they won the Super Bowl were named Manning.
Wow.
Eli's 2nd championship.
Wow. And
Peyton's Super Bowl 50 championship. And the rest are Tom Brady. And Brady in Super Bowl 51, okay, when he came back on Atlanta, Chris, represented only 8.9% of the Patriots' cap, making a number less of $14 million. And Brady's other years, he represented 11.1% when Malcolm Butler, who was just released by the Titans, picked off Russell Wilson, 12.4% of the cap when he beat Jared Goff and the Rams. And last year, it was his high water mark of representing his team's cap space. Just a few weeks ago, represented 12.6% of the Bucs cap, which is the high mark for all the people on here. Peyton represented 12.2% of the Broncos cap in Super Bowl 50, and Manning just less than 12% of the Giants cap. Now, let's put this all in perspective here. This is where we're going to make this, if you will, cash. So you'd say, what, 13% of the cap is kind of the... let's just round up for Brady, even though now the cap's going to be less this year in 2021. You want your quarterback to be less than 13% of your cap.
Obviously, you'd like single digit.
Okay, you'd like single digits if you can.
Yeah.
Would you care to guess what Dak now represents the Dallas Cowboys cap now that he signed this long-term deal? I'll just give it to you. How about this?
25.
I'm not going to make you do the math, Michael.
Okay. Thank you, Rich.
He represents 10.6% of the Cowboys cap. They've moved the numbers around.
That's not bad.
Which is 4% less than he was on their cap last year. We're all sitting here. How are the Cowboys going to pay for it?
That's not bad.
Mahomes right now is 13% of the Chiefs' cap. Wentz in Indianapolis, 13% of Indianapolis' cap. This is with the new cap today.
So the new 182.5.
Correct.
Yeah.
Ben is 13%. Brady's currently 15%.
Ooh. Oh,
That's surprising.
used to be the cheap guy.
Goff is 14% of the cap for the Lions. Stafford's 10% of the Rams cap. How about that? And of the current quarterbacks on the Saints roster, as Breeze is not yet retired, he's 6.5% of the Saints cap. Taysom Hill's 8.7%. He actually takes up more cap space than Breeze does right now. Jimmy G is 13.5 of the Niners cap.
He gone.
Exactly.
Think about this. Russell Wilson is 17.5% of the Seahawks cap. So you want him?
Wow.
You want him, huh?
Big
okay.
number, man.
It's a big
But that's a number that you can also go back to Seattle and say, hey, you want all these ones? He's pretty expensive.
Yeah. Right.
Because these numbers that we're giving you right now are absolutely known in general managers' offices throughout the NFL. Aaron Rodgers is 20% of the Packers cap.
Oof.
And the leader in your clubhouse, which is, by the way, 3.5% more than Cousins for Minnesota, 16.5%. The leader in the clubhouse, Matt Ryan, represents 22% of the Atlanta Falcons cap.
Wow.
Now, wouldn't you rather be in the other boat? Here are your current rookie deal quarterbacks and what they represent of the cap space. Kyler Murray, 5%. Lamar Jackson, 1.6%.
Yeah, back end of the
Josh
first round.
Allen, 3.67%. Baker, just shy of 5%. Tua, 3.5%. Justin Herbert, 3.1%. So if you're Buffalo, do you give Josh Allen a new deal right now when the cap's gone down?
Nope.
You kind of sit there and say, Josh, no offense.
Yeah, no offense. Just chill.
Now then, here's two numbers to try and make you a little bit smarter about.
Sorry, did you do Deshaun Watson?
I'm
Yeah,
bringing this home,
okay.
Christopher.
Come on, bro.
I am a lead pipe wielding professional.
I was with. I want to.
Alley-oop.
Yep.
Stockton them alone.
Here are numbers that'll make you go,
Things that make you go.
Here you go. You're the Texans. You got a big problem.
They do.
A big problem.
Big problem, man.
And I'm sitting here saying, why the hell are they not realizing about Door B? Again, Door B is the offers that are going to come to the Houston Texans that are so beautiful, so unrefusable, that they will eventually come around and say that Door B is the far more attractive and palatable option than Door A, which is to stick it out with Deshaun and hope he finally comes around. Deshaun Watson currently represents, for the Houston Texans, salary cap percentage, 8.2%. That's it.
You don't say.
You don't say. 8%. That's it. Look at the other numbers I just said to everybody. Look at the numbers I just mentioned, everybody.
It's nearly half of what Brady is.
Look at the numbers. So the Texans are like, yeah, we're going to stick to Door A. Or it makes Door B that even more beautiful. And for the Jets to try and figure out how to work him in, if that's it, we're hearing more and more and more. And Todd McShay is going to join us in hour number 2. And he was the one who laughed off after week 1. The Jets got smoked in week 1. I said to him, well, if the Jets lose everything and would you trade? Would you get rid of Darnold for Trevor Lawrence? And he said no on that spot right then and there. Right then and there. So, Darnold, if you're the Jets, do you know how valuable this makes Sam Darnold? If, say, the Niners or the Bears or the Steelers or somebody wants to come at you because you're falling in love with Zach Wilson because you want to restart the clock, because I think I have fully established that if you can get somebody like Justin Herbert and have him count to 3.1% of your cap, that you can go and get Lamar Jackson in year 4 and he represents 1.6% of your cap when the cap's getting smaller. Of course, this is the boat you want to be in rather than hoping that your guy who eats up 13 to 20 some odd percent of your cap can win a Super Bowl for you in the latter half of their 30s. Sam Darnold represents 4.6% of the Jets cap. How's that looking to say the Niners, who have Jimmy G counting at 13.5% of their cap?
Yep.
And Big Ben, who knows what's going to happen with him down the road? Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.